So I'll continue to make these videos, continue to show the people, encourage them to want to learn about reality from a different point of view. Obviously, no one is prepared for that venture yet. You understand? Like, the class is very small. There's like hardly anyone in it. Now, if you want to choose to be in it, we can go forward, and I'm going to create video content based on my level of, you know, work. Okay, and right now there's not very many. There's none, actually. Yeah, I see this working. Okay, I want to create a cellular energy device. I want to create a battery. Okay, I need to afford that. you know, playing with ideas of how to create content to show you the symbolism in the music. Now I'm probably going to do a combination of videos where I have the lyrics up on screen and I'm highlighting them, and I can probably sync that up with the music in short clips. I'll try to like look at the copyright law and put a copyright disclaimer before any content that I create that has any recorded media in it, because it's for educational purposes. Okay. The difference that I see between the similarity I see between all the creators of content about this journey through, quote unquote truth, is that everyone uses negative reinforcement. Okay, it's as simple as that, guys. That doesn't work. Okay, the problem is not the dog. It's never the dog. It's always the owner. Okay, you have to train yourself in order to deal with the animal the way that God intended the animal to be. Okay, so like if you complain about you want a dog that doesn't pull, then don't buy a husky or don't buy like a beagle. Okay. Um, every time you fail at something, you must repeat it 10 times for it to stick. Okay, like every time you mess up with a dog and the training of that dog, okay, you have to succeed 10 times to make up for that one failure. Now, I'm trying a new thing now. I'm trying to send my message using positive reinforcement, because at the end of the day, what every creator on YouTube comes down to is that there are the bad people, whether they deem them as the controllers or the Luciferian agenda or the whatever they think because of whatever they think about a Bible or sacred text. Okay, you guys are all thinking that everything is done because they want to like be the bad guy, and I think that they volunteered to be the inceptor of an idea that you live in a battery. These days, with the content that's been created by these people, it's quite obvious. We're like literally getting that depicted. Okay. Now, the more subtle things like the music that's created, like, I'm listening to albums that are like 10 years old, 8 years old, guy. Okay. And I'm hearing them for the first time. Okay. So that means that any content can be used through any generation of any music or whatever. Okay. You want to start focusing on the music that you like, then, join the class. Get some one-on-one time with Kevin. Seriously, we can converse via email. We can create scheduled times where we talk. I can record the conversation and send it to you. I really don't care. Okay, but we got to get the chatter going so that you are comfortable enough to be able to explain this point of view to others in your reality. That's the goal now. Okay. And in the next little while, so like I'm finishing up the renos in the bedroom for the sewing room. Once that's done, I am hopping on a bus, going across town, and going to my aunt's house and doing some work there. Okay, so I'm not going to be beside a computer going to go. I'm not like uploading my old videos anytime soon. I'll upload my old videos when there's enough people and enough chatter. Okay, the whole point of joining Patreon is that I want you to create your own Patreon account. And I want you, either through Patreon or just YouTube, to document your journey like I did with mine. Okay, you need to go over the examples that I show, and you need to like literally put a pen to paper or like, do your own spreadsheet, and you need to record, like, you can't take all day to talk about it, so you need to record short clips on you discussing topics. Now, yeah, that's basically it. Like, I'm not going to redo all my math, start over and make new content when there's no one there, okay? Yeah, you understand that the most effort that I'm going to put into any of my videos are going to be the theory videos and the media decode videos, which are going to be the cheapest videos, like on the Patreon subscriber thing. Okay, it's the other stuff, the being part of the journey, that's going to be like the more of my time equates to just, more of your support to help us get to the goal of creating a battery sooner. Okay, now, like, really, I'm not gonna, like, that step, like, let's say 50 right now, creating a battery. Okay, step one would be getting myself set up somewhere so that I can actually, like, have a little additional income so that I can, like, actually look for a job in town. Because I can't move right now. I can't afford to move. Now, that's a problem, you know. Again, if you spread the load across many shoulders, makes for lighter work. So, you gotta help gear or direct the content that I create based on the participation. Okay. Now, yeah, I'm different than everyone. Okay. Yes, I'm very different. Very unique. What I'm doing, that I continue to do. Okay, but it's fine. It's cool. It's I don't know. I can't believe that I literally have to convince you of the numerical pattern found in the Bible. That's sad. This is like, this is what it's all about. You know, the other pretenders out there with the flat earth or their cell earth or their gematria decodes on like 27 different ways of looking at a word in a media story or a sports game or in a trade. You know, yeah, you gotta look at the team as a whole. Okay, we can start breaking down sports teams. Like, I'm playing Madden, okay, with my time, and I'm just simming the game. I mean, playing the football because I'm becoming such a good coach that I'm able to address the weaknesses of my team and draft accordingly or sign free agents accordingly. Like my last draft class, guy, I think I drafted 9 people. 7 of them were above 70. One of them was above 80. That's a pretty good draft class for a bunch of rookies. Okay? Like, I think right now I'm in my 3rd season. I'm coming into my 4th off season. I lost in the conference championship. Whatever, I don't replay the games. I have the settings in a very good way, but yeah, like my lowest guy on my team right now, I think, is a 68 at all my positions. So like, I basically usually try to replace guys with 1 year left on their contract because then you can like secure long-term people in if you get around a mid-70s kind of draft pick, or you get a free agent because you look at what you've scouted, and if you haven't scouted the proper, if there's not dudes that are good in the place where you think you can get them, then you should get the free agent. Okay? So, and you don't want free agents because they're older and then they, and all that stuff. And you don't want to have a bunch of like, again, another thing is you don't want to have like 2 number 1 of every position, okay? Because it's a waste. You don't get enough snaps. The backups should be the rookies so that they can, all that stuff. I'm like, I won Coach of the Year this year. I'm playing with the Dolphins right now, okay? So like, whatever his name, Joe Philbin or whatever, Regis Philbin, whatever his name is, Philbin. He won Coach of the Year. I won Coach of the Year, guy. And I simmed half my games. So I'm like, whoa, that's like nuts. But anyway, it's just the way I see the creation code. It's in the game. Every time a game starts, it tells you the temperature and the time and the stadiums, man. The NFL stadiums are littered with creation code, okay? It's not Luciferian. Everyone goes back to the negative reinforcement, which is Luciferian satanic, Luciferian satanic. They don't want us dead. They want population control. They believe everything that's depicted in plain sight as literal, like your Georgia Guidestones and all that thing. Guys, wake up. Maybe there has to be 500,000 people, or whatever, not 500,000, 500 million people that are always actually awake to the truth of creation code. Okay, it's in everything, and it's easy, okay? And I want to get going on this, okay? I'm not going to upload my videos at least for, let's say, until the weekend's over. So let's go with another week, man. like, I don't push me. I'm not gonna do anything I don't want to do. And right now, I just think that, the way I see the world, if I put all my, I totally see people just coming on the channel maybe one time, and they're literally gonna sit there and they're gonna like basically screen capture all the videos and have their own little database of all my videos because, dude, you're like the life of Brian. Fuck off, go away. Okay, you don't follow my words. Put them in your own words. I am trying to help, I don't know, support you in the creation of your awakening process, to see the truth of the cellular nature of mathematics, to see the truth in the cellular nature of, like, I don't know, every game ever created, like pool, darts, foosball, soccer, hockey, football. It's not demonic and Luciferian. It's actually quite beautiful how it all works. Creation code is beautiful, and seeing it in everything is a reminder how beautiful creation code is. Now, we have to wake up, and once we wake up, life will get better and things will change for the better. But we have to do that together, and it's not... And I'm sick and tired of seeing all the content about the truth and about people's decodes of things, and if you're not relaying anything that you do to cellular mathematics or cellular energy or cellular earth or all the dimensions, okay, because there's a flat earth dimension too, trust me. And there's a battery in a room on a table dimension, okay? It's all consciousness. It's more than everything is more than what you see, guy. You have a bunch of senses. Start counting the invisible bubbles of all your senses, okay? Like, literally, I think my family is the 11th dimension, and 12th dimension is my extended family, which is you and everyone. Trying to make a jump right now, kind of a large jump. You guys don't get the 4th dimension of time, and I'm trying to skip the 12th dimension to connect with you and to bring you, up to speed to where we are in 5-dimensional Earth. If you understand that you see everything in a 2-dimensional plane with 3-dimensional objects in it. Let's just start with that. Okay? It's a well-oiled machine. Yes, they're hiding secrets and truth from you. Yes, they depict it in plain sight everywhere. Yes, I do believe the Jews think it's okay for them to lie to a goy, so then stop being a goy, become a Jew. Learn the mathematics. If everyone learns this point of view, a numerical point of view, which is provable via numbers and derivations and countless amounts of proofs, then there's no one left to fool. There are no more goy. If there's no more goy and everyone wakes up, they'll all do their part, however it is that they go ahead doing it, to make the world a better place. I'm trying to, like, become the catalyst of change, guy. You're not going to change the world by just deciphering the news and sports and then ranting about it, saying how bad these people are. You're not going to change the world by, like, slamming an ancient order of inceptors going back 2,000 years plus. Okay, this is nothing new. This happens in every civilization with every type of humanoid or non-humanoid, okay? They go through this. Your higher self is not going to be exactly like you. It's going to be you in a different realm that went through a different Genesis 1. And there's like 2 versions of your higher self. There's like more versions of your higher self because of your chakras. You have 7 chakras inside your flesh. You have 5 outside your flesh, okay? It's... Oh, man. I don't know, seeing the missing half of you in your higher self, like maybe the 5 chakras outside of you are in your higher self, but then the complete version of you, your ultra higher self, is the 7 and the 5, the 12. The everyone guy. You, me, your neighbor, all the bad people, all the good people. Okay, like... I think everyone's tired of this game and playing this game and continuing this game, so I think we need to change the world. We need to change the perception, the mind's eye of the people, to learn and be wanting and willing to learn about another point of view. Now, I'm not doing it for free, okay? The Joker says, if you're good at something, don't do it for free. The Dark Knight, the dark comedy of life, okay? So, just, come on, like, snap to it. Show me some support, at least, a little, please.